I love to see residents enjoying our villages, coming together in community, learning something new, developing a new skill. That brings me great joy. What probably gives me the most joy is to see a team member, a staff member, catching the vision, grabbing hold of it, and feeling a part of it, feeling that this is something they feel really good about and want to contribute to, because it's what they've been called to do as well. That when I see that happening, because I know that will benefit far more of our seniors than what I could touch myself. And when I see that kind of infectious inspiration taking hold, that's what really makes me excited as well.
We're located in a small community about 20 miles west of London, the villages of Schlegel and Nairn. This is where I grew up from 5 years old during my teen years, and until I was married. My wife Barbara and I lived in the house which you see in the background. Our 3 children, Rob, Brad and Jamie, were born here.
I was quite young when my grandfather died. I was 10 years old, but I had an opportunity to get to know him as well as a 8, 9, 10-year-old could. And I've had the joy and benefit of working very closely with my father. He and I are very close. We think much the same on many things. So I've had the benefit of these wonderful mentors.
My dad was a real inspiration to me as I was growing up. He was a leader in the community. He had a reputation for his honesty, for his compassion for other people, the way he helped other people, and the way he helped to make the community a strong place. And those are the values that I learned as I was young and growing up in this community. This is the main street of the village of Schlegel, the village near where I grew up when I was a youngster. And it is very much small town Ontario with all the amenities of the food store, the library, and it's what brings the community together. It's where people interact. It's where people come to talk and enjoy each other and have company. And it's very much what inspired me to say that this is the kind of thing we need to develop for seniors who can continue to enjoy each other's company, and it makes for community within our seniors' villages. You're at the village of Winston Park, which is one of our continuum of care facilities, which starts from independent living with apartments through to retirement home, including assisted care and supportive care for early dementia, right through to long-term care, which is for more complex needs. And so people can transition through these different levels of care as their needs require. We can also have spouses where one partner needs more care, the other needs less care, but they all live within the same continuum. But our continuums are more than just a collection of different levels of care. They are arranged as a village. What you see behind me is a main street. It looks like a village. It actually functions like a village. It's much like Schlegel, which we saw earlier. And so it's designed in a way that replicates one's life experience in a town, and now one can experience that village all year round. The main street and the town square behind me creates social life. It brings people together regardless of what level of care that they're experiencing within the overall continuum. So the village is much more than just a continuum. It enhances and fosters social interaction and quality of life. We're located at 266 Egerton Street in London, Ontario, and the house in the background is the original nursing home which my father started back in the early 1950s, and we actually lived in an apartment at the rear of this nursing home. We actually lived right with the residents. I can recall carrying trays to the residents when I was in grade 5 for breakfast, for their lunch, and for supper. I would hustle home after school, give them their supper. When they finished eating, I would then go back to their rooms and do my homework.
I've done every job at one time or another. Not necessarily well, but I've been in maintenance, I've been a nurse's aide, I've been in food services and recreation, and have really enjoyed that experience. It has taught me how much we can learn from our residents, from seniors in our community in general, and how fun they can be, how much life they have.
Another area which distinguishes our villages is that of research. And by research, I mean gathering information from the residents themselves based on their experience, and improving the kinds of programs that we do. Everyone aims to provide good care, and we certainly do the same. But we need to go beyond the status quo. And that's what research does for us. It gathers information in a way that moves beyond the status quo, that lets us look at new and better ways of offering programs.
That's what I get excited about. That's what really inspires me to say, how can we have an impact on seniors now in our villages, in other seniors communities, in the broader community, as well as for seniors 5, 10, and 15 years from now. The one thing that Dad's really instilled in me, more by example than by word, is his love for this field of providing care to seniors, his passion for it, and very much viewing it as a calling, not as a job, not even as a responsibility, but as a calling. There's something we've been called to do, and that we find joy in, that we love to do, and we get up every morning wanting to rush to the office or to one of the villages to be part of and to contribute to, and in our own small way help to make better.